Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for the latest on Iraqi Dinar developments. Things are moving fast right now, so let's dive straight in with some fresh updates from the community and recent reports. First up, a key point on how currency exchanges work internationally. Exchanging your Iraqi dinar for US dollars is treated as an international transaction. And here's the good news for holders. You get to choose how to handle your taxes. You can report it as regular income or as capital gains. It's entirely your call. No complicated secrets here. Most folks wouldn't pick capital gains unless their financial setup makes it advantageous. For those with smaller holdings, say under $1 million dinar, a smart move could be setting up a charitable remainder unit trust. It might cost around $1,300 to establish with an attorney, potentially dropping your effective tax rate to about 10%. Plus, you could defer payments for up to 20 years. If you're sitting on larger amounts, you'll want more advanced asset protection strategies. Bottom line, talk to your tax advisor and financial pros when the time comes to craft the perfect plan for your situation. Next, some strong opinions circulating about what needs to happen before any major changes. One voice emphasizes that those Iranian-backed armed groups, over 239,000 strong still active in Iraq, really need to disarm and disband completely. Until that occurs, they argue, the Central Bank of Iraq won't get the green light from the incoming U.S. administration to move forward with the Delete the Zeros project. They see this as part of a bigger effort to break up the old power structures once and for all. Shifting to some intriguing media drama in Iraq, there were widespread reports claiming a high-profile figure, let's call it Savia, had landed in Erbil and was meeting with key political players. Turns out that was misleading. The person was still in the United States and never left. What makes this troubling? These stories didn't come from random rumors. They stemmed from what appeared to be official or semi-official leaks. So the big question hanging in the air, who pushed this narrative and why the intentional confusion? On the historical side, remember the new Iraqi dinar notes were introduced back on October 15, 2003. People had a 90-day window to swap out the old Saddam-era Swiss notes for the new ones. Fast forward to today, and Syria just announced a similar setup, giving citizens 90 days to exchange their old currency during their redenomination process. Could Iraq follow a comparable timeline for any future exchanges? It's speculation, but many think a 90-day window is likely if things progress. A word of caution, some suggest waiting to see if the rate climbs higher, but holding off too long could be risky. If that window opens, it might close quickly. Better to act decisively when the opportunity hits. And for those gearing up for an exchange appointment, bring your A-team. Picture this, your family lawyer, financial advisor, accountant or bookkeeper, even your pastor for moral support, and yes, maybe an IRS expert to guide you through every step. Preparation is everything. Finally, big headline from Iraq. Authorities have announced the full withdrawal of U.S. forces from federal territory. Iraqi forces are taking over those military bases in a smooth, planned handover. Community chatter is buzzing. Could this signal the end of certain holdups? One prominent voice put it bluntly, U.S. troops might have been waiting for payment before fully stepping out. If that's the case, folks are wondering, does this mean we're finally on the verge of getting paid? That's the roundup for today. Plenty to think about as events unfold. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you optimistic about these developments? Hit that like button if you're following closely, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay informed, stay ready.